gonna be one of those driving days. The days where you drive. That's what it is. The driving days. Double D. The drive days. Alright, as always, tell me if there's any technical issues or if there's anything wrong with the, yeah, be sure to tell me if there's any technical issues and, if you can hear me. So I can fix any audio issues. But let's jump right into some sick driving, as they say. Hello, guys, it's me, the sickest driver. As we all know, I'm very good at this car minigame. The evidence of which is the fact that we're still playing the car minigame, even though we were supposed to finish the car duty, even though we spent an entire stream playing the car minigame. What was it? Yesterday, yeah. Oh, not yesterday, a week ago. But we're back for more because we never give up here at the Flightship. Even when we maybe should. It is a dumb car minigame. But, sunk cost fallacy. I need to turn up my voice, like, a lot. Okay. Alright. Turn that down a little bit. Eddie's all the way up. Eddie's all the way up, actually, so I'm just gonna turn down the game audio. Oh, look, there is none, so let's... Oh, let's do the... Oh, no, I died. Okay. Let's try this. We're driving. And it's, the game's quieter. So you should be able to hear the voice and... I can hear the shit. What do you mean by not the sound effects? No, I can't hear the sound effects either. Let's just restart. Let's just restart the game. Because that sometimes happens. Sometimes Sonic Adventure 2 is bad. Alright, so I think it might have just unloaded and stopped loading sound effects. That's the thing that Sonic Adventure 2 can happen. Didn't we have this issue before? Yeah, sometime or another. I don't know. Sometime in the past, or maybe the future. Or the slashed, or the sloosher. Sometime in the 18th century, there was a thing, and then they ate a pizza pie, and I don't remember. That's all I remember about the past. Oh, nothing important happened in the past. Oh, here we go. You can hear car sounds again. Yay! Is the voice good now in comparison? Because the other thing I could do is I could turn the gain up. I could turn the gain up on the Yeti microphone, which I'm not sure is a super great idea. But I mean, I'd rather not. But I can if necessary. But yeah, look, I'm driving. I'm driving a car. Alright, it's working. That's good. It's a good. After all, as they say in the Brooklyns, it's pretty good. That's what they say. I'm glad we're back to the more classic Flightship chat poll. Will Philip beat the kart racing level today? I'm not doing a chat poll for that. That's actually, as a mod, can you do the chat poll? Because I don't want to stop kart racing to make out a poll in which everyone's gonna be like, no, and then I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. So like, I'd rather not go through that. So if you make the poll, though, I'll go along with it. You could make a Google poll and then just a Google survey and then just a link. Because that's what I'm planning on doing. I don't like the YouTube chat polls. I'm probably going to do Google polls and just... that's the new idea, right? I'll make a Google poll, link it to this thing. That's my new plan, linking Google polls. Because I really don't like the YouTube ones. And so... Well, basically, linking Google Forms, basically. That's the new plan for channel polls, is to do that. And then just, pin the link at the top instead of doing a real poll, because the channel polls here kind of suck. So, it's not exactly... You feel free to just say your opinions in the chat. That's always a possibility. I also consider the possibility that I might beat it. You know, it's always possible. I could actually win. I know none of you ever have faith in me, but like, you know, I could do it for like reals. Not encouraging, but like, you know, it's possible. Like, don't count me out yet, right? Like, you know, I still got a possibility. I still have a bright-eyed future in front of me. As they say. Ah, gosh dang it. Just a couple of walls, we can do it. What time am I supposed to beat again? I don't remember anymore. It's a time, though. We gotta beat a time. Time is important. I'm seeing everyone's come out to watch me drive a car around. You know, what time? What's the time? When is time when you really think about it? Tick-tock, clock, clock. Whee! That's right, I'm a real driver. Whee! 3:45. Alright. You heard the mods. We're gonna be streaming until 3:45 in the morning. Nothing I can do. The mod is spoken. That's why I slammed into that wall, to prolong things. Boom shakalaka. Come on, come on. I'm driving real fast. I'm breaking all the limits of me and my speed. So how are you all doing today? You know, like what's going on in life? You guys have a good day? You guys doing real well? You played Sonic Adventure 2 lately? Because like, you know, that's what I'm doing right now. Gran Turismo got nothing on this, that's true. There's a movie about that now. A Gran Turismo. They made a movie about it. People are saying it's a good, so you know. But is it better than watching it? You could be watching that. But instead you're watching the much better Sonic Adventure 2 car minigame. Gosh dang it. That boots you out every every 5 attempts. Because it's decided that lives are an appropriate system here. Yeah, I'm glad that's a thing. I failed that. Like, I know performance isn't inspiring anyone at this point in time, but I implore you guys to give it a shot, right? It'll go better. See, we're getting better already. Now we're zooming. A bada bing bada boomin'. Yeah. It's a good time to be a drive. That was a close one. Whee! Woo! We're gonna slow down over here. Got him. Man, oh man. I sure am driving a car right now. Dang it! Come on, that wasn't even really a slam. Come on. What the heck, why does that count? Okay, I mean, it's just like, come on, come on, like, that's close, right? And you had to do me like this, gosh dang it. I mean, think about it, you gotta do me like this. It's a good time to be a drive for foos. I stand by that. That's a funny statement. That's a good, that's a good pun. Quality entertainment. Y'all are entertained. I'm doing my job correctly. No, you're complaining about my drive puns. My better puns, I'd argue. Dang it, I ran into a wall on this straightaway. That's not very inspiring. You just gotta believe in yourself. Then good things will come. Got like that. If you believe in yourself, then who knows what you can do. Oh, come on! That was... I'll do that. I'm driving a car. I'm driving a car. That is right. I'm driving a car. It's me in the cockpit. That's where I am. Driving a car. I'm at the wheel of a car. It's that time of year. It's a car. Holy smokes! It's a car, and that's the way it car. Oh. 'Cause when you're driving on the open road, there ain't nothing else to do but sing incessantly about what you're doing at that exact time. Oh, the notes here. Oh, gosh dang it. Cars. Oh, my lyrics for this? I came up with the lyrics for the Super Mario Kart theme. It was like, this is Mario Kart, it's time to play with friends. Throw some it's like, this is Mario Kart, it's time to play with friends. Throw some items at them, watch as your friendship ends. I remember that part, I was really proud of that part, and then like, I never got the second half to come together. Okay, this is Mario Kart, so this is Mario Kart, it's time to play with friends. Throw some items at them and watch your friendship end. Something. I don't remember the rest of it. I've written down somewhere. And the reason I wanted to come up with lyrics for the Super Mario Kart theme is because the Super Mario Kart theme is like remixed in like every other Mario Kart theme somewhere. And so the idea is then I could like ad-lib like songs for all the other ones, and then when the Super Mario Kart, like I need concrete lyrics for the Super Mario. It's like, cause you know I do my little ad-lib singing thing, so I could do that for all. I could do that for any song, right? Just start randomly singing stuff about like what's happening. But the Super Mario Kart theme appears in every Mario Kart song, and what better way to highlight that little interesting leitmotif than anytime I play a Mario Kart game? To whenever I get to the leitmotif, always sing the same thing. That was the idea behind it. Like, give that part of the song consistent words. This is Mario Kart, it's time to play with friends. Throw some items at them, watch as your friendship ends. If you're... I don't remember the second half, because I'm never as satisfied with the second half as the first half was. So maybe we can figure it out. Let's see. Make sure to use the drifting. I think it was like something like make sure to do the drifting, or you will go too slow. Something, and then something go. It ended with go. It was rhyming with slow with go. And I think I was saying like gotta drift or you'll be slow or something like that. You know. Super Mario Kart is kind of with friends. Throw some items at them, attach your friendship ends. Make sure to drift at corners or you will go too slow. Try to get in first place and I don't know, maybe I should do something different. When you get to the corners, make sure to try and drift. Then when you at the then I don't know. We already got in the first part we already got items, right? We've already got like items, so and the whole friendship ending thing. You can also play in solo to try and win Grand Prix. And then you can jump, I don't know. It rhymes with pre. The Wii? Oh, I can't do that. That's for the S. A bee. A flea. I got ways for you to spin out for me. Oh, you could also go solo and fight against AI. Sometimes they cheat though. Well, no, that's really only a thing in Super Mario Kart, so we can't really. Or you could select Grand Prix and play and master the game and master this game alone. No, I don't really. It's not really connecting. It's funny because I'm sure the ad-libbed portion of the other songs wouldn't rhyme. But you know, I figured since I was gonna actually put effort in these lyrics, I wanted them to be something I'm happy with. But yeah, okay. Instead of like ad-libbing like, oh yeah, we're driving a car. Oh, we're driving a car in Sonic Adventure 2. Oh yeah, we're driving a car. Oh, yeah, we're driving a car now. My name is Rouge in this car now. It is a car now. This is the only lyric I can think of. Oh, that was really pitchy. Come on, no. Yay. I'm sure I'm glad I boosted there and ran into the wall. We are playing Sonic Adventure 2 and trying to figure out lyrics to the Mario Kart theme song, yeah, which I'm just kind of making up as we go. Oh, wait, I need to open the door. That affects the Wi-Fi. God. Open the door. This needs to be open. Need this to get good connection. Right now the headphones are stuck. Do it, what a thing is. I don't think we're gonna make it this time. Feels unlikely. Yeah, I reset the microphone. Alright, where was I? I don't remember. We were somewhere. There was somewhere going on. I don't remember where we were. Something. Yeah. We're going fast enough. I know we're gonna boost. Oh, great. This is a grand... I don't know. It's a bit draining. This whole process. Playing the kart racing. Slamming into walls every 5 seconds. I just need to not slam into walls, right? It's all that needs to happen. I just need to not slam into walls. Just need to not slam into walls. It's a really dumb thing they have to do. That's a good idea, but like it's... Why is it like this? I never get the hang of this stupid thing. I remember when I get a little farther, it's... I should just be cautiouser later on, like... Maybe I get too cocky later on, and like I just... But I want to try and do it. I don't know. We do have a time limit. Anyways, I don't know when I'm supposed to slow down, or when I just have an ability to slow down. Like, does it ever want me to? Or something like that? Yeah. I got the boost again. But now it's not really a good time for the boost because we can't really use it because we gotta do this segment. There's this segment, which... Oh, you know. See, I can do that stuff, and then like... And I feel like, great, I'm amazing, I can do it. Maybe that's a problem, right? Maybe I get too cocky, maybe like... I shouldn't have had to try that, right? Ah, come on! I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Skill issue? Are you a Sonic Adventure 2 person, or are you... Alright, now, everyone says skill issue, right? But do you have the skill? Like, do you know what to do? I could use some pointers if you have the skill, or you're just saying skill issue because that's like a thing people say nowadays. Like, do you have the skills, or is it just that I'm not very good? Because you know I do have a skill issue. Baby all the time. Well, that's good. So you know how to do this. As you can see, I'm trying to do the no hit the walls one. This is my first time. Well, it's my 24th time because this is the 24th stream. This is my first time. This series of streams will be my first time. Oh, that was a bad choice. Yeah, I don't know how to do this part, so I just slow down, and it still sometimes doesn't work like there. Yeah, it's... And this is my first time playing... Okay, not my first time, right? I gotta specify, because technically this is a 24 episodes here. You can read. It's the 24th Sonic Adventure 2 stream. You get the idea. Which I probably should at some point just rename to Sonic Adventure 2 streams instead of saying the 24th in each one of these. But no, it's kind of... No, I'm going to keep it like that. Yeah, now's not the time to decide that. I just can't do anything by now. Anyway, point is... I'm trying to do this, right? I'm trying to get all the A ranks. You know, because, you know, I tried 100% games on this channel. That's the idea. And it's been taking a bit. You could tell I've been playing this for half a year now. And I'm on this car minigame, and I spent all last week struggling on the car minigame. Oh, gosh dang. This is like technically the third week I'm playing this car minigame. Now, the first week I've started, obviously I didn't actually, the first week I did this, I was kind of distracted, and I didn't actually need to. I was, no, not that, it was, I was doing, I didn't start with this last time. Last time I did not begin with this. Last time, I started, so I just kind of, it just caught the first time it caught the tail end. The last time was all car, and now there's this time where I am hopefully gonna finish the car level. That's the hope. Yeah, it's good. Do you have any pointers on how to do the car? Do you know how to drive? Do you know what driving is? Do you know why I keep running into walls? I don't seem very good at the video game. I appear to have the skill issue, and I really do desperately need some skill helping. Right, that's illegible words. Sentences aren't my strong suit. Why did I boost there? Oh, Epiphany. Can I boost off? Do I have to do this? Can I, like, boost? No, I definitely run into a wall if I tried that. Maybe sometime when it's not the wall challenge, because I don't think I can do that without, you know, walling. Let's go fast here because of the little drop. Not sure exactly how speed works here. Oh ho ho! Just barely. I know I'll jump up high enough that I can just do that, so good time to use the boost. I don't know if the boost is like a thing that just keeps going, or if it like, yeah, if it's no, I don't know why that one always jukes me out. Like I'm like, oh, I'm turning too early, and then I slam into the wall. Right? That's not great. I gotta get past there, but oftentimes I don't even get there. Not even really sure how close I am. Except that I don't think it's very close, and that's not even the last underground section. That was too late. I've done that one before where I do the boost on it. But it's harder. It's hard to do. It's hard to do correctly. Yeah, not sure. Not sure. Holy smokes, how does that not count? I don't know if that counted. Come on. Great. Wonderful, I missed all the rings. Getting rings, getting the rings. Driving the car, slamming into a wall, it's going again. Driving myself insane. Oh man, look, is this a road? I'm on a road, and now I'm collecting rings, and I'm going. And up. Would you look at that? I'm gonna rocket off into a wall now. Oh, we actually did that. It should just stop talking, maybe. But I gotta keep talking. I gotta entertain stuff. It's very, quite tired already. It's like half an hour in. This is not a good sign. No, we will not end this stream until we do not know what a car is anymore. For this is Car America. Bah, for car. I'm getting silly. What a bit of silly, as they say. Man, sometimes I'm a little silly. Gosh dang it! Why? I don't know why that's an allowed thing. That shouldn't really be a thing that happens. Sometimes I think to myself, why? And I don't know. I don't know. I get it and then I don't, and then I get it and then I don't, right? It comes in waves. Sometimes I get it and it works and I'm executing perfectly, and then like it'll just leave my head. The ability to do it will leave as sudden as it was there. And I wonder, where did you go, ability? Where did you go, skill? That's my skill issue. Why do you abandon me? Why have you not let me get past the small section? I'll never get past the full section at this rate. You know, sometimes it doesn't feel like there's any hope. Like sometimes it seems like the end is never gonna get there, and that's all this channel will ever be. It'll just be this car till the end of time itself. And what are we gonna do at that point? Well, I guess we won't be here because time will have ended. But like, we can't let this happen. I need to succeed at this car minigame. But how? How do I do good? What is the secret? The secret of the cars. Is there one? Do cars even have secrets? Hey, have you guys watch like the Love Bug films as like a kid? Anyone know what those are? It's like a sentient car. It's like a, oh, wrong one. That's the wrong one. This is the car one. Get out of there. Any of you guys watch the Love Bug films? That's like a classic car franchise. And there's that, and then there's like Cars. And I prefer the Love Bug films. I don't remember the name, but like he's like a sentient love bug. He goes up to like 200 miles per hour. They do a race. He gets sawed in half, and then like he finishes in both first and third race. Place is the word. Yep, that sounds about right. Come on. No one? You could say no. Right, like you could. I know I asked, and apparently the answer's not yes. We could say no as well, and then I would know that no one. Then I could. Then the answer would be questioned, and if I just follow these arrows, everything's gonna be all right? Like that's how it works, right? Worst thing is my Chow is getting no nutrition from this level. I didn't think it would be this hard. I didn't know that life was gonna be this way. What is a car, if you really think about it, right? Like, and it's a car, but like, is this a car? Like, I call it the, come on! Yeah, it's like pizza. I like pizza. Want a pizza? I like pizza. It's a food. You guys know what pizza is? If you don't respond, I'm just gonna start listing what pizza is, and then you'll have to listen to an explanation of what pizza is. And also, I'm gonna go insane. So, like, yeah, I'd say check your text messages, but I don't think you're gonna like my suggestion. That's interesting. I didn't think. Well, I should probably look. Yeah, I will. Pause. I don't know if there's any tips I can give. The series shows some optimal spots to drift and boost at least. Well, I'll look at it. You know what? No, I believe in us. Yes, I believe in the ability of us to figure this out, right? We don't need yeah, we can do, all right, we got a yes. I believe in our ability. Chow is getting no nutrition for this level, just like in real life. Yeah. That was disappointing. You know, if we fail, I am not watching that video until we have failed, until we have, until we have gone and the distance and failed, until we have driven straight head into the wall that is called defeat. Because I believe that we can turn away. I believe that it is possible for me to just figure it out. Because, I mean, excluding the fact that there's a big tip, because obviously there's not, but I believe in us. And if we don't, if we slam head first into the wall of failure like an idiot running into a wall of failure, then what? Then I'll watch the video. Like, yeah, then I'll watch the video. Die finishes in 3:16. How about I ask you some questions? Does the guide ever slow down? Like, does the guide slow down ever? We don't need to fish at 6:16. That's like a whole half minute faster than we need. What was I saying? I believe in us, and by us I mean me. I'm the one playing the video game. The guys aren't getting credit. And you helped, but you know I'm. You know, it's me. I'm the gamer. I'm the real video gamer. That's what they call me, Mr. Video. Mr. Video Gamer. Anyway, the point is, the point is something, but I've forgotten, so it doesn't matter anymore. That was almost perfect. That was really cool. I figured a sharp edge angle in the middle of the course. Well, probably shouldn't have read that because I slammed into a wall, but huh. But it doesn't stop on that thing. Helpful tip, go right and left. That's not helpful at all. That's actually not helpful at all. First off, for the majority of the run, we're going straight. Second off, you can't go right and left and at the same time. Third off, it's no specification of like when and where or why or how or in what way to go left and right, you know? I know, you got it, you get it, you get the gist, you get the salami, you know. You know what they say, pepperonis are the pizza topping. Oh yeah, you know, I know pizza's a thing. Oh, and sometimes straight. Okay, thanks. Oh, I can boost with Y, yeah. I love boosting with Y. Oh no, oh yeah, so here is where I am going to slow down. Because I don't really know what I'm doing here. Never been able to do this one. But after that we can do this. And then drive right here and we'll go fast. Still, if the guide is going in only that amount of time. Well, maybe it's just an A-rank guide, right? Maybe it's not. Oh god. Yep, that was... On the guide face, they slow down at 125. Well, that's very helpful. Oh, yeah, I'm just concerned. Concerned that I'm never gonna get this. What if I'm doomed to car forever? What if I never get my Sonic driver's license? The real goal behind all of this. When everyone knows you can only drive with a Sonic license. Otherwise, they kick you out of real life. You have to go back to the Unreal life. Yeah, and that's bad because it's in the Unreal Engine, which is fine, but it's not as good as the real life engine, the real engine. Hey, what if the Unreal Engine guys have like a secret, like better version of the engine that they call the real engine? Wouldn't that be a cool conspiracy theory? It would be better than the Flat Earth one. They slowed down there. Oh, the place I've been going? The place I've been able to successfully drift like without? Oh, that's interesting, because that's one of the places I've been able to do it, right? Like, I'm assuming you mean what's up ahead, right? Like, right up ahead after this bend up here, which I might not make because sometimes I don't make it. And then after this bend here, they're probably slow down here. because this is a really sucky thing. End of the first inning. That's the one where you just crashed. That's interesting because I've made that. Like, I've never made this big round thing, right? That I've never been able to figure out. But I've definitely made that one. I've made the place where I crashed. That's why I tried. That's why I rammed straight. That's why I was like, I can make it, you know, as every single... If I ever tell you a story about, like, in real life when I almost crashed a car and stuff, it always starts with, oh, I can make it. And that's why I did that. Because I was like, oh, I can make it. And then it didn't, you know. As it is. As you do. As is done. The way the cookie crumbles. The cookie crumbles. Crookie clickers. Crookie crickers. Man, I sure do love words. Isn't the English language fascinating? There are words in it, and then when you say them, they do things, you know, like, you know, if you say abracadabra, magic happens. That's one of my favorite things about the English language, you know. You just need, you get it, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, you get it? I slammed into a wall again. I feel like a fool going through the motions. I also never take jump ramps. There's always rings to one side of them. Huh. Never take jump ramps. There's always rings to one side of them. Well, that's interesting. But I'm worried that if I take every boost, like, I'm not sure I'm able to use every boost effectively. Like, I'm just gonna like, I mean, that's the problem, right? I'm gonna slam into more walls. And I don't go for the big balloons either. But, you know, I could try not using the jump ramps. Like, you know, sure. Let's go over this way. Well, it wasn't that side, clearly. So that's why I'm worried about always getting more rings, because, like, I know it means I go faster, but I'm gonna boost myself to death, like... Gosh damn, just getting those rings killed me. That's why I'm worried about how tight this is, right? Like... And there we go. That's not nearly as many rings. I could have gotten there. The long run stretch at the end lasts 10 seconds. You need to be round the bend by 3:35. Okay. You know, honestly, I've just been trying to survive. I haven't even looked at the time very much. Right, like, I figured... Because, like... I kind of figured that as long as I did... Right, as long as I did okay. As long as I mostly don't stop and drift at most turns, right? Assuming that big roundabout place is the only place I stop. I figured, well, I'll probably be fine, right? Like, hopefully, like... And I'm already prevented from doing big slams to walls. And I have more time than usual. Come on. I don't know, like... No, it's concerning, though. What if it does just take a while? How long? Like, if I have to optimize on top, like... I'm just trying to get through it, right? Like, without slowing down, and, like... I'm trying to get through it without really slowing down, and with, and that's kind of really it. And without hitting the walls, obviously. And that's really all, like, that's all my headspace is at right now, right? I'm not sure I can do, I'm not sure I could add then after to try and go even faster on top of it. There's some pretty no time in the second half. Driving is going to be a memory game. We're not even getting to the second half. That's really quite concerning. I hate this game. Come on. It's just... I'm getting concerned, right? Because this is real tricky. Oh, it's not too tricky. Yeah, I will do actual... If we don't get it by today, I'll do some actual, like I'll look through it and I'll actually try and, like, figure out what I should be doing. And I'll study it instead of just kind of winging it like I have been. And if we get to the end without running out of time, obviously I'm going to try and have to figure out how to do some stuff. I'm guessing they go for the balloons. Which I don't because, you know, it's scary. Well, yeah, if we manage to do it, I'll do some studying of the video and try and figure out how it's done. Hopefully it's not necessary, though. They do. What does they do mean again? What did I ask? I don't remember. It's been 5 seconds, and, like, I'm kind of very focused on driving terribly into walls. Actually, yeah, it's very... The sign. Oh, they do go for the balloons. And I guess I have to throw half a minute, right? Maybe there's enough leeway. That's the thing. The boosts. I'm worried about the boosts, right? I'm not actually very good at controlling this thing. Well, I guess I probably should try for them. Alright. We're going for the balloons. Just not sure this is going to go very well. And using all the boosts. Still turning. I'm still slowing down at the big round place. Well. Holy smokes, cannot believe that worked. Slowing down there because I was scared. That's right, if I feel like I'm going to round into a wall, I am going to slow down more often. Because I just need to get through it. Because I need to experience more of it, right? Like, yeah, failing at the first few bits is fun-ish. Not really, but, like, it's fun enough. Boost often, but only on swear words. After you've cleared a section you slowed down on. Huh. Boost often, but only on straightaways or after a section you've slowed down on. That's interesting. That's interesting. What I'm saying is to use it to speed up after you've slowed down. Interesting. I don't waste time accelerating. So now to use it here, because we're about to, even though I can do it, we're about to, yeah, we'll use it here, because, Well then, we'll go around here, get these rings. Get these guys, we'll boost here. I'm going to avoid that balloon because I'm boosting. Still can't believe I made that. Definitely a little tight. I don't actually... Maybe I should save one for here. This straight away. Get that, suckers. I mean, that one's a tough one to do, is the other thing. Just is a toughie. Alright, how about this? We're gonna save at least one of these suckers for right after that, right after the roundy bit. Here's it straight away. Oh my gosh. Come on. Drive faster, drive faster, drive faster, drive faster, drive faster, drive faster. Top of the third, nothing, nothing. Great. Don't know why I did that, don't know why I did that, that wasn't a good idea. Just hard, I see the boost button, I'm like, I'll boost, devoid of higher in the sky onto the Loop-de-Swoop Galaxy more, so the Loop-de-Swoop Galaxy looks a lot nicer. That's true. It is true, I love the tropical theming of it too, it's very nice. Aesthetically pleasing and all that, but yeah, I guess it's also just more forgiving, right? And like on the one, like, yeah, I'm getting somewhat worn out by like some of the stress of having to do this sucker, you know. I'm really worried about about running out of time and like very high stress, you know. Oh yeah, because that instantly got me to top speed. And normally I wouldn't boost. Yeah, normally I wouldn't have done that, like slowed down there. But I just did it because I had like, you know, straight away. Okay. No! Getting so close. Alright, to be fair to Galaxy, right? Galaxy's a whole generation away. You have to compare this to Sunshine's little stuff in the sky, like the leaf thing. which I think still kind of looks nicer, but you know, just to be fair. Technically, this came out on Dreamcast, right? It really hasn't been up-resed, so like, Dreamcast even this, like, this was on GameCube. What I'm playing right now was technically on GameCube, but the graphics were made for Dreamcast. So how long ago was Dreamcast? What do we have to compare it to if we're like? Then what would be the proper comparison, right? If we're counting this as Dreamcast, especially out just like real roads. I mean, I can't lie there. I got a bit comfortable in the car, which is something I never thought I'd say. And maybe potentially too comfortable. That's a thing that could definitely be happening. Great. Alright, Sunshine still looks better. But Dreamcast, right? When someone look up, alright, someone look up when this game came out and see it and compare that. Like, what console? I don't know how this works. What console does Dreamcast? Dreamcast is definitely comparable to the GameCube. Okay. Then yeah, sure. Sunshine still looks better. But I'd rather play this than Sunshine's Leaf level. And I got them there. Like, they got them there. I mean, like, this car minigame's stressful, but like, the Sunshine version of this is not something I would like to play, preferably ever in my life. People talk about the Pachinko a lot. Pachinko is very faint from Sunshine's very infamous, but like, the leaf thing, the poison lily pad kind of thing from Sunshine, that is something that should not ever, it shouldn't. That is something that should not. Hey, we did that. Proud of that. Love doing that. I think we're on time mostly. Maybe we can use this boost thingy after. Oh, come on! You know what? The problem is I'm too close to the middle. I gotta go to the left there. I just need to consistently get far and like kind of like learn some of that stuff. Because the boost, honestly, it's way better at getting you to max speed than really increasing your boost. In fact, I'm half convinced that is all it does. It just kind of like gets you to slightly above max speed quick. I beat Sunshine and Leaf level in probably about 30 minutes. Very hard, but doable. Sorry, that was a hard turn. Something about how I've been at this for a while. I'll look at it again when I die, because like, this is a viable run. You can tell, you can obviously guess why I'd be hesitant to wreck a viable run. That was scary. That was bad. But dude, you've been doing this for at least half an hour and a half factoring both streams. What do you mean for at least an hour and a half factoring both streams? It's been an hour. I lasted for more than half an hour last stream, and this is an hour, only an hour this time, so I think it's more than an hour and a half. It's got to be at least 2 hours. I guess I get what you're saying, I guess. But here's the thing, Sunshine's Leaf is also tedious, right? Well, this is stressful, and I'm worried that I'm going to have to, like, I'm worried about how long this is going to take to figure out. and it's definitely weary. It is still a thrill, right? It still feels satisfying. We gotta get back. I don't know if we are actually back. Oh well, there it goes. Now we're back. I don't know what I was saying. I'll think about the... Oh yeah, my argument for why I still think this is better than the Sunshine Leaf level being that there are still moments of fun, of like... There's still something mechanically satisfying about drifting correctly in this thing, even though it's fickle and it's confusing and I don't always get it. I drifted and out of getting it. There's something mechanically satisfying about it when it works. Or, more accurately, when I actually do it right? And that's something I'm not sure I can super say about Sunshine's Leaf thingy, right? Like... And that's the classic... That's the Sonic trade-off that we've been talking about this entire time, right? It might not be... It might be frustrating to learn, but it feels great to master. And this follows that kind of Sonic thing. It feels fast. You know, I can tell you the Sonic Leaf thing doesn't feel fast. And I feel like this is satisfying in a way that the Sunshine Leaf thing never gets to. The Lily Pad thing, never mind. It doesn't matter. I still think I'd rather place and try and 100% Sunshine. But that's just because, you know, I'm gonna be a bit of bias, you know. Bling. The rings. Yeah, it's a very tricky thing. Oh god, that's a... Go. Get back. Oh no, now we're not gonna have it here. Come on. I'll get to the message when I'm not in the middle of a viable run. Which is a terrifying place to be. And we're not that far behind the apparent... Yeah, I stopped. Yeah, alright. Now, I really need to do that, right? Like, I've made that drift. I guess I'm just a little... I gotta focus. I gotta be playing the game. I gotta be a gamer. No, I just gotta be... Come on! You're gonna need a casual law with all this knowledge if you go with the game. It's a contractual obligation. Casual law doesn't even exist yet. I don't think we can really say that yet at this point. At this point in time, casual law is a thing. That being said, I do have a lot to say on it, right? At this point. Here, you know what? Bargain. If I finish the Courage Adventure episode, and like, I don't know, I'll think about it. Like, I do have a lot of a pretty created kind of base of opinion for this sucker now. But that's kind of the thing that happens when you play 100% thing. I'll definitely consider it, though. Not using my boost yet. That'll give me another boost. It's just frustrating though, having to redo it so many times. Like, I am inevitably gonna start running out of juice. But I can do it. Come on. Be the race car driver of your dreams. I will say at this point I do kind of want to be done with the car level though, like. Aha! At this point. No, yes, wait, no, it's back. Maybe. I'm gonna keep playing, honestly, like. Hello, Kitten McWhiskers. Whiskers. 100. Have you tried? Yeah, hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're doing the car minigame. If you have any ideas on how to make... If you get bored watching the car game and think, hey, is there any way we could brighten this up? Please tell me. We've been at this for hours. I will never be free of this torturous hell, basically. I mean, about the captain's log, I'm coming back to it because, like, I have enough thoughts that I kind of, it feels natural to do a captain's log on it. But, like, production on those takes so long. I've already got Kirby's Adventure lined up. Like, maybe I'll do it after Kirby's Adventure, like, work that into the storyline. Well, I'll revisit the idea if we ever get into the production of Kirby's Adventure, okay? Which means I'd have to... I never been good at time management, honestly. My head spins and, like, yeah. I'm definitely considering it, because, like, gosh dang it. I want to talk about it, because I do have stuff to talk about. But we'll see. Stuff would have to click into place first. It will be an interesting thing. Yeah, though. I hope you enjoy cars, I'm assuming you enjoy Sonic Adventure 2, which would make more sense. I hope you enjoy specifically cars in Sonic Adventure 2. This is a driving... You know, when we get to, like, checking out the 2-player minigames, which will be so fun, I cannot wait to when we check out the 2-player minigames, because that means it'll be over, right? I don't think there's emblems for them, but basically that means the A ranks will be over, the boss rush will be over, the Chow grinding will be over. We will be basically on the home stretch, and it's just gonna be like practically a fun thing to do, and so I cannot wait for those. And when that happens, I am going to be so much better than Galaxy at this car game. And that will make it good. Never been great on time, man. Don't quote me on that. That's just cruel and unusual and punishment. Which, as we know, all 3 things are illegal in the United States. Truth bomb. Galaxy will sigh. What do you mean by... Are you sighing because I'm going to win, or you're sighing because we're never going to get there? And I reminded you of all the things we still have to do in this game before it's considered complete. So I kind of believe it feels more like that it's because of the latter. I mean, when we finally, like, finish off the... Like, it's just going to be such... I just going to feel... It's going to be such a relief when, like, we get to that point. Because it means... I am super stoked and pumped for never playing this game again. Or, no, that's harsh. I am really stoked, though, for... Like, yeah. It's not like you're taking pleasure at the thought of my future pain. Oh, yeah, no. Right, that makes sense. No, don't worry though, Galaxy. I would never do that. I never do that. So anyway, you're doing a Pikmin 2 stream again, right? uh, next Thursday. Shout out to the Pikmin 2 stream. Something I look forward to for reasons that are definitely not seeing Galaxy Wolf in Pain. Yeah, y'all should go check that out though, because Pikmin 2, well, I would say Pikmin 2 is like the Sonic Adventure 2 of Pikmin. Well, actually, maybe it's the Sonic of other video games. Because, you know, yeah, we're like 10 seconds behind, which is probably bad. Double sigh. Man, we got a double sigh. Wow, we've only gotten here a few times. I can't wait to just mess it all up. Are you kidding me? I'm miserable. I am having the whole ups and downs of the entirety of the game squeezed into just this part of the game. It's like a whole emotional journey again. Oh my goodness. So many crashed cars. What's the point of going on? Like at this point, I mean, I'm pretty tired, emotionally speaking. But I also am stubborn, and I never give up. Even when I should, even when that's a bad character trait, even though I really should not be as proud of that as I am. It's unfortunately true, and I will carry on until the sun burns out in a fit of glory. I did that a little faster than usual to make up for the fact I slowed down earlier. I will be when everything is lost, when time itself is eroded away, there will be only me playing Sonic Adventure 2. For I never give up. Never. Oh my gosh, so... I may ask, why do I do this to myself in a comedic manner? But the truth is, I know why. I do it because I can. Because it's Mount Everest. And I'm a climber. And I see it. And I'm like, it must be done. And as Sisyphus rode the ball back up the hill, you have to imagine that he was happy. Because obviously I'm not, so I guess that's wrong. So, take that philosophy. Got him. And I am making a grand-ish sounding speech that's also has silly undertones of its actual content. Because I must. Because it distracts me. It keeps me entertained a little bit. And distracts me from the complete and utter combination of monotony and... You know, it's all like real driving, right? Where you're like, on the one hand, it's so mundane. But on the other hand, you still have to pay attention to it. Like, it's not a turn your brain off activity. Well, it kind of is, but, you know, it's not really supposed to be. And Tails has to be getting closer. That's gotta be Tails, right? Like, it's not the sounds Rouge makes. Because if I'm making some kind of epic speech, you see... Come on! Then maybe, just maybe, I won't focus on how badly... The epic speeches drive away the despair. It's kind of important. You ever see someone making an epic speech, it's to stave off despair, right? Actually, that is actually a pretty accurate description how I use it. I usually use it if I'm dreading something. Like, I'll give myself a pep talk, right? Because it's not looking good. I believe in myself, because if I didn't, what else would there be left? A failure, I guess, but like, you know, that'd be kind of sad. Great, and I'm going slower than normal, but it's keeping me alive, and like, arguably isn't that a better kind of thing than what I usually do? Right? Like, normally I cockily slam into a wall. There's a peak about ever, there isn't enough oxygen to breathe. Yeah, I mean, that kind of does sum up kind of like the whole Mount Everest thing, right? There's something really profound about that, Galactic Koopa. Of course, it means I'm gonna like choke to death, so that's not great. Don't you have profoundly found out that this is all actually worth it? Like, dang it! Come on! Top of the fifth, 0-0, great. And the baseball team isn't doing well. Oh yeah, that's Dad, by the way, with the top of with the baseball team. I'm a fan of the San Francisco Giants. They happen to be playing right now, and so I wanted to know how the game was going. So I was like, hey, give me the updates. And so far, the updates is that nothing's happened. So glad I'm not watching that. And instead, devoting 103% of my energies to the cars. That's Mom. Okay, Mom's doing it fine. But I did ask Dad to do it. But I figured Dad would be the one watching the game. Gosh dang it. It's like you have to press the button to drift is the problem. But then drifting, you have to press the acceleration button to drift. It's not Kiko. Kiko is a dog. You cannot possibly be the one typing this, because that's not how dogs are. Noted by resident dog expert me. Oh my gosh. We're still barely getting past that one bit. Like, we're still barely getting to that other underground section. We're back in another rut again. I can feel myself just slipping further down Mount Everest. Oh my goodness gracious. What am I doing? When am I free? It's not rude to point out that the dog can't type. It's just something he can't do. Can't even get this stupid drifting to happen again. Can't do, no proof. I just know it's not possible, okay? Holy smokes, we actually made that drift. I'm real glad I did that, because I just gotta, like, be cautious around here, because, like, what's the point of getting this far and then failing? Like, that sucks. I can attest to that because I've done it so many times. Oh, we're finally out of this tunnel. Oh, I can't help myself. I have to go slower because like my heart starts beating. But if I go too slow, I give up the run. But if I don't go too slow, what's the point, right? Like if I die, at this point, I can't take a death. But I need to go faster. Oh my god, my heart is killing me. Come on, come on, come on. I just need to survive. I just need to survive. Come on. How much longer? Oh my god, there's another one of these. How much more of this is left? Is that the end? No! 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 Oh, Galactica was defending me with extraordinary claims or extraordinary evidence. I think I had that. I was so close. Wait, was I close? Hey, reference, was I close? Was that the last turn? I think that was the last turn. Was it the last turn? Someone tell me if that was the last turn. Someone tell me if that was the last turn. Because if so, I think I was getting there. And you said 10 minutes, so and I was at like 3:15, so I would have made it. If it's the last, like, I need someone who knows if it's the last turn to tell me if it's the last turn. That was the end. God! This is a real low point. This is a real low point of the run. But it's also like a hope point. That was literally it was the last turn, and I had time, right? Right? I had time, right? I had the time. I could have done it, right? Like, I'm not wrong. I had time, I think. I'm like 50% sure I had the time to do that. Like, I was going to be there, and it was going to be on time. And then it just didn't materialize. It's not even that hard to turn. That's the other thing. Like, it's not like a tricky turn. It's just, I panicked. And when I panicked, I slowed down. Because that makes sense to do. But when you slow down, you can't drift. And it's bloody ridiculous. And now we're on a much slower run. Alright, you know, we took that unacceptably slow. Because I'm still in don't get hit. I'm still in terrified land, right? There we go. So I had to do that to get kind of like some of my speed back. And we gotta do this too, because I mean, I just need to do some of these things fast now, because I, you know, didn't earlier. Not getting that though. Can't believe I did that on the last turn. That was the last turn. It was there. Fine. Nah. Right. And that's the thing, right? Like, if you're about to crash, there's not really a way to stop, right? There's no brake. Well, it's probably not a brake. And to drift, you have to pull down the accelerator. At least, because or you won't drift long afterwards if you don't. So, like, it's a harsh landscape. But I know I can do it now, right? Because I do think I had enough time like when I was there. It felt like I still had enough time left. That's the tricky thing. Like, I gotta like be tapping the A button to try and get the drift to still go. Because the drift gives me the ability to actually turn, right? Like you can't really turn super well without it. See, like, right there. I gotta, like, tap it, right? Like, it's like, you gotta, like... Because if you tap it, you can still do the turn, right? And slow down. Oh, that's so tricky. End of the fifth, 0-0. The baseball is also going nowhere fast. Oh shoot, I was trying to read. Harsh landscape sounds like a Mario 64 level. I'm not sure what you mean. I guess you're talking about like the sound effects in here are like very Mario 64 harsh. Hashtag Blastaway Raid. Blastaway. Hi, Blastaway. Hi guys. I assume Blastaway is the person who sent you guys. Welcome to Sonic Adventure 2. I'm really close. You came in at a great time. Exciting time. We're racing karts. We're going around. We're going fast. Gotta go fast. You know, like that blue hedgehog character from the video games. We should do that. Well, I'm not him right now. I'm Rouge the Bat. But, alright, so I am trying to get all A ranks. Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, we're trying to get all A ranks for everyone. We're trying to get all A ranks in Sonic Adventure 2. And somewhere on that stop is this level. I gotta do it without hitting the edge in a time limit. And I was pretty much there. I had finished. I had enough time. And then I slammed into the edge on the last turn. I was choked at the end. You're still yourself a sub. Hello, Blue Master. Oh my gosh. So many things are happening. I can see things. It's just so. Oh my goodness. Okay. That probably was not the place to use that, but we use it there. Yeah, I'll look at all that. Shoot. Okay. I could have done that faster. I can do that. I know I can do that without slowing down. And I don't have a boost to reclaim my speed. And that's another unfortunately costly slowdown, which I really didn't need. I think I could have done that without. Alright, a little... Yeah, that was a really good one. I'm actually quite proud of that. About that one turn. Yeah, guys. I guess I'll wait for the raid messages to calm down. We'll see if anyone has left any content messages in there. So I'll skim them next time I do this. If I can just succeed, yeah, I'll use the boost here. Oh, I rammed in. Okay, receive cellular speed. Alright, this car's gonna stall. Side lanes have been great on. Alright. Blast away on yourself. So it took too long to set up. W, you got this. Sonic Adventure 2 is goated. This is goated game. Doing well. Just lost at the end of the level. Blast into the chat. Woo. Yeah, I want to watch for real. Comment, you could do it. Are you hyped for Object Life? I don't know what Object Life is. Sonic Adventure 2 is the greatest of all time. This is actually, oh, by the way, this is my first playthrough. Obviously, it's taken a while. I'm doing 100%, so I'm on stream 24. But this game has been a wild ride. It is. It's been a wild ride, I will say. Yeah, don't know what Object Life is. Thanks for the support, everyone. That's my mod saying that, so I guess I didn't need to read that. Oh, shoot. It's gonna be so much harder now. Oh, this is it's really hard to read and do this, like, because no one else was here, and now, like, oh, this is not easy for me. Maybe for all the Sonic Adventure 2 like passionate people, this is like old hat, and they're like, oh, of course, this level is so easy. But like, for me, I've been like fighting uphill to try and figure out how to do this. And I'm getting close. I'm so close. I got to the end that one time. I just, didn't make it on the last turn. Okay. A little bit of slowdown there. We got the boost, so we can recover from that. All right, down here. Get the rings. Do the drift. Do the drift again. Can we do this drift? We did that drift. Good. Wonderful. I'll use it here because this is a pretty safe place because you have that jump there at the turn. Are you high five with him with support? No problem. Okay, bye. Low blast. Blast, you hype. Oh, blast. You're asking blast if he's hype for object life. Alright, well, thank goodness for the straightaway parts. Holy smokes, that was way closer than it needed to be! I hate the little... I can't take that one slow, right? I'll take the ones after that. After that section, right, where I got to, I start, like, slowing down more, because basically, I've gotten really good at this. I've gotten good at this beginning part, so I do this fast, and then use some of the extra time I built up to, because that's how I got the one run, right? The one run where I got to the end was one where I slowed down majorly after that point, because all other runs have pretty much ended at that point. So like, I gotta maybe I should just slow down sooner, because that was a really good run. I did some stuff really, really well on that one, and I probably could have had more leeway than I needed. We got some oofs, we got some dangs. Oh, alright, that's safe. It was early enough that I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna risk it. Because, like, yeah, I'm not used to, like, because my default, like, when I see I'm about to crash, I'm like, oh, stop pressing things, stop pressing the accelerator is my first thought. But, oh, okay. And this code booted me out of the menu. So, my first thought is just to just let up the accelerator. But you can't do that, because you only drift when, like, you're pressing it down. So you have to, like, start, like, just pressing it enough so that it keeps drifting. But, like, so you could do the tighter turn, but also enough that it slows down so you don't ram into the thing. It's, very hard for someone like me who is... Again, this has been my first Sonic Adventure 2, and it took quite a bit of adjusting to Sonic Adventure 2, I will say. Yeah. Top half... oh yeah, also, I'm getting updates on baseball game. That's what Mazra Mix is doing, and I fell off a cliff. And that's the Rangers winning, getting a home run, so I'm officially losing the baseball game. That's great. Thanks for the, what's it called? Update, yeah, thanks for the update. Great. Big sad. Well, at least I feel regenerized, because, like, there's hope. There is hope in my mind and my heart and that, like, I can do this, because I got, like, on the one hand, it's demoralizing to get to the final turn and slam into it like an idiot. Like, we could have been done by now. We could have been on the fifth mission. But on the other hand, it, like, because, like, I got so much farther on that run to know that I could pretty much do it. And, like, I didn't have to be perfect. I could slow down a little bit and also get to it. That really helped morale. Like, that helped morale, like, so much. Though, like, the idea that, like, oh, it's still possible. Alright, boom. There we go. Alright. Now let's see if we can do this turn on one drift. Or the upcoming hard turn. Alright, drift. Come on! Alright, we made it. Use the boost so we can... Oh, that was dangerous because I wasn't drifting while I was doing it, so I lost control in midair. We made it. Okay. Harsh thumbing. We can take it easy. We're pretty ahead at this point. Because we just need the A rank, right? We're not going for a world record here. I'm only interested in A ranks. We're going to see... You're going to see me slowing down a lot more. And I still ran into a wall. It's 11:36 from him, so I'm probably going to go. Good luck and go later, and good luck for the rest of the team. I wish you good night. Have sweet dreams, as they say. And yeah, I also hope I have good luck. I just got up. I'm still... Okay, that's not a good omen, but I'm still, like, jazzed up from, like, my success run, my almost there run. Like, I've still got the we can do it juices going, like, because I believe it's way better than before that run, and I just had only ever gotten halfway, and which was the delirious despair arc, where I was basically, and I rammed into the wall again. I was basically just kind of deliriously rambling to like preoccupy myself and not think about the fact that I wasn't getting very close. But having gotten close, I now am filled with hope, and that's great. I don't have to deliriously ramble. I can just regularly ramble. Ooh, I've had that happen. I have had that happen. That's not actually, but just rare. I just swerve in and it bounces up and all that. Come on. This hasn't been the best start. But you know, it'll probably be fine. You know, I'm filled with confidence. I mean, that does a lot for a confidence boost, right? Getting that close. I mean, it's a morale. I mean, it's very frustrating in the very short term, but. And of course, oh my gosh. And it's booting me out. Route 280, come on. Alright. Yeah, we are carring. I think that's actually like, so I've devoted, I'm not going to stop streaming until we finish this car level. Because I have a special car thumbnail this time, which I didn't have the last full car stream. I'm probably going to do this car thingy, and then I'm probably going to end it. But that could be hours left on this car thing. I am prepared to do what it takes. I don't think hard mode will be nearly as hard as this. Like, it can't be. It cannot be. There is nothing that hard mode could do that could be as psychologically damaging as what I've done on this so far. Alright, we gotta use a boost. I've been too sloppy on this run. Let's get some higher level play coming in. Well, that's kind of good. And I've never been able to do that in one thing, so like on that perspective, it's pretty good. We have a boost here, which means we can afford to slow down here. Guess we can now boost here. Although you could drift in midair in that well if you like do it like that. We're a little slower than what we were the last time, so I'm probably not gonna. Oh, it's yeah. Let's just try and not. No, let's just try and. Alright, that turn has been getting me. That like was like the, like, that turn has like killed me a lot. There's a pretty sharp turn coming up that I'm going to take a little easy because we are now in the oh god I never get here part of the run. And this is the oh goodness there's a lot of really tight room, like really tight parts of roads that are fine if you just go down them slowly. And then again, I could be doing this faster. And but like alright, full throttle with those coins. Alright, okay, but we're running out of time. That was slower than the last time. I think that was slower than the last time we got here, so we're gonna have to. Okay, we're back here. Last time the run died on this turn up ahead, which is, I do believe, the last one. Alright, there's the finale. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm going to wait till it chops up. Oh, thank God. Okay. We did it! Oh, I actually didn't think that would be... Maybe I'll do the next level after this, because... Obviously, we're not done with the car level, right? We still have one more mission in Route 280. Maybe I'll even start the next, what is it? The space one? Yeah, we did. We did. Maybe I'll start the space one after this. This is just clear hard mode. I think there's bombs in it. Do you know what the time is for this Galaxy Wolf? Yeah, what's the difference between this and between hard mode and this? It's not as more cars, right? Like the cars aren't what made the original hard at all. It was honestly kind of the controls. Just kind of have to getting used to it. And they slow me down a little. Hard mode is 320. But now I'm like, now I can jump. Like A, I can slam into walls again. And B, I'm better at not slamming into walls than the first time I played. So let's see if we can do this first try. Right, like we're not very fast right now, but if we use a boost here. So here's the thing with the cars I'm noticing. They're slowing me down by a lot. Every collision appears to slow down your car. But on the other hand, since the actual layout of the level isn't changing, I am much better at doing stuff like, you know, avoiding the edge. Look at that, like that was a really quite clean thing. Now I'm not being as fast, but I actually put more pressure on being fast, but if it's really just cars, it's not really that bad of like a thing. Because I can do stuff like that and like still be okay. Well, come on, look. Oh, look at it. We got that thing, we can boost again. Obviously I'm less good at this part because I pretty much, because after I get past this bit, I was like, yeah, I enter air rules where I don't really care nearly as hard about not hitting things. So I'm not as good at this bit, but like, you know, I'm still decent enough. I also have, there we go. I never tried to do that in the don't hit the walls run, but it is something I have just shown I can do. It just always felt too risky, right? Like, I mean, when it's all over, as soon as something like that happens, you don't take the risk, even if you do think you can do it, cause like, there's no benefit to, like, the risk is too high for a minimal reward that you don't technically need. So strategically speaking, and the later in the run it is, right, the more that you lose. And that's the thing, right? You want hard bits of runs. If you have any ability to affect this, right? You put the hard bits of runs in places where they won't screw stuff up. This is, I'm not going to make it, right? 7, because there's the 320 mark. That's a B road. Yeah, that's a B. There we go. 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds off. Yeah, the cars are going to slow me down a little, but I also now know how to drive. Which, takes a little precedent, right? Like, I now know how to steer. So hopefully that is enough of a advantage. Like, it's annoying. Like, I should try to avoid each car, and I will, but like, I am doing great. Kind of relieving, like, not having to worry, like, oh, I bounced it, I hit it, and I'm still alive. Aha. There's a thrill to it. I am no longer burdened I just have to not fly off the edge. And I'll be fine. I'll be dandy. Feel so alive. Oh, it's so fun playing this in the low stress environment, right? Of not actually at the walls after the not having to hit the walls has forced me to learn how to drive the car. Because it wasn't super fun in the normal mode because I didn't know how to drive the car yet. And it was really stressful in the no time zone. But this hard mode where I'm just like, I just have to compete with these cars and I'm still driving like at top speed. This feels good. Because I can use all the tips I've learned without having to be like really freaked out about like hitting the walls. So I still have to go fast, so it's still relevant to try and like do well. But I feel so much less afraid, I guess you could say. Come on. Come on. Get the coins. Come on, 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 come on. 245, 246. And the rings are on the other side. Dang it. 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're here. Now let's boost it. I think that's it. I think, is it much me or is the last stretch like 5 seconds longer than before? Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It didn't seem that much longer. They could have made it that way. Maybe I just slower at that point. A rank. Look at that. And that means what's next, right? Like, what is next at this point? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I am gonna space. Well, you know what? I did say I would. I would check in. I did say that the car, ending the car would be the end of it. And it is somewhat. Oh, yeah. So, Hello. What are your stats? Got a lot of fly, got a lot of stamina. Well, you don't really have a lot of stamina, you have a lot of fly. But I always say, you see, if you haven't beaten the lowest, hardest mode without hitting the car or the walls. Cars or the walls. Yes. You know what? For once, I'm gonna say yes. You can say that. If it was Kirby, maybe, right? Like, Kirby's one of my favorite series, and I'm doing that whole 100%. And that's like a formalized thing, right? I'm doing the 100%. I'm doing 100% on Sonic Adventure 2 because I like doing 100% on things, right? I'm doing 100% Kirby because I'm trying to also write a review series on it. And on that lens, I don't think I could justify doing a really stupid thing like I do with Kirby. Because, like, I don't know. Yeah, no, the same way I'm not getting an S-rank Chow. I'm just getting all the emblem. I'm just getting all the achievements, alright? I'm going to end it. I think it's been a wild stream. I think we're going to end it off where, yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good time. Hope you all come back next time for space. Or we'll go to space. And space is the last Rouge level. So we'll get our Rouge, we'll get our Rouge A ranks, then we'll go on to the robot levels. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. And that's great. So see you all next time. There's there's links in the description. There's a Twitter, there's a Discord, there's a Twistcord. That's not true. There's an archive channel where I just kind of dump unedited footage of stuff, but like, the archives you can just watch it here on the channel. But you'll be able to see me goofing around beforehand a little bit. Maybe I did a few practice runs beforehand. I don't talk because I'm saving my voice for the stream, so like, that's not super. Point is, there's links in the description. Anyway, I would thank you. Yeah, can't wait for the worst level next time. Yeah, Galactic Galaxy Wolf doesn't really like the space level. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And thank you for flying with the Flightship. That's the ending. Good, I remembered that. In the end, I remembered.